Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Daily Dose. It's Monday, and today I want to talk about sin. So, sin comes in a couple different forms. First of all, it's sin like the world, and so then it's our flesh or our selfishness, and it's Satan. So think about it in these terms: sin, the flesh, and Satan, or sin, self, and Satan. And this is what James says when it comes to resisting the devil. He says, first of all, submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. So let's kind of break that down. When we're talking about resisting the devil, resisting sin, resisting temptation, the very first thing that James says is submit yourselves then to God. Why does he say this? Because the primary driver in any sin is your pride. It's my pride. And see, what does James say in the verse right before verse 7? He says that, verse 6, God opposes the proud. I don't want to be in opposition to God. God opposes the proud, but he gives grace to the humble. So when we submit ourselves, what we're doing is we're humbling ourselves before God. Then what is God going to do? He's going to give grace to the humble. Now, when we think about grace, oftentimes we think about grace in the context of salvation, right? It's by grace that you've been saved, not by works, so that no one can boast. There's pride again. So therefore, we always associate grace in terms of salvation. But James takes and uses grace in the context of resisting temptation. He says, if we submit ourselves to God, God's going to give us grace, right? And that grace is his favor to do what? To resist the devil. And then the devil, Satan, will flee from you. So, I want you to think about an area right now that you're struggling in when it comes to sin. Maybe it's because of your selfishness, it's sin of the world and the system of the world. I don't want you to resist the devil right away. The first thing I want you to do today is I want you to submit yourself to God. And I want you to repent of some pride in that area because it starts there. Think about how Adam and Eve fell, right? They wanted to be like God. They were proud. They felt like God was holding out on them. There's something in your area of sin where you're prideful. You're hanging on to something. You need to release that, let that go. You need to humble yourself before God. And then God will pour out his favor so that you can resist the devil. Now, resisting the devil comes in terms of resisting his lies, his schemes, and his strategies, all right? But before you get to resisting the devil, you can't resist the devil if you're prideful. You're gonna fall for his lies, his schemes, and his strategies. You will, because you're human, okay? So, call for God's favor, his grace, by surrendering to him. Submit to him. How do you do that? God, I'm sorry. I'm weak in this area. This is a temptation spot for me. I need your strength, which I need your grace. Give me your grace today to resist the evil one. I'm praying for you. I love you. I believe it's going to be a fantastic week for you. So submit. Start today on a Monday. Submit yourself to God. I'll see you tomorrow on the Daily Dose.